Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? Tito here with Aloha Android, and today I'm just going to be side by side comparing the J3, the Vault 2, the Tribute 5, the Aquos Crystal, and the original Vault, as these are some of the top popular smartphones for Boost Mobile. Um, Now, there's a couple things I'm going to judge them on, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to judge them on the screen resolution to start off with, and then we're going to compare camera quality, and then I'm going to talk about battery life and pretty much wrap this up. So right now I'm going to wake up all of the devices, and then I will set them to full brightness so you guys can see the differences between each device, on how well the screen is lit. And basically you guys can make your judgments right here. For me, the J3 seems to be the brightest of all of them, to the point where even on camera it kind of blots out um, any visibility. As you guys can see, like you barely can see the icons. Yeah, look at that. That's just this is really bright. We'll go ahead and put full brightness on the Vault 2, and you guys can see the screen, how well it brightens up as well. The Vault 2 is not bad. It's still clearly visible, even with the dark background. Still clearly visible, but the whites doesn't overshadow the screen, and so therefore applications are still visible. The Tribute 5 is a little bit different, more brighter. Um, so here they are awake all together, and there you go. There's the screen between all of them. It is quite bright for the J3. The Tribute, in my opinion, is like the second brightest, and then it'll be to me the Aquos Crystal, and then the Vault 2, and then the original Vault. Um, as far as full brightness, like exactly how bright the screen will be. As far as comfortability, the J3 is flat. Okay, so flat device, candy bar style. The Vault 2 has a slight curve to it. I'll show you guys here in a second. Let me just pop this case off of it. I should have did that before I started this video. But anyways, you guys see the back is curved. The screen is not. It's not a thin device, but it's really comfortable in the hand. The Tribute 5 is also a candy bar style. Not, it's not as comfortable as the Vault 2, but it still kind of feels good though. I mean, with the edges kind of like tapering off a little bit. The Aquos Crystal to me would be, the second most ergonomic device, second to the Vault 2. It does have curved edges on the back, so it's still kind of like a comfortable hold. And my Vault has a case on it, so let me put that one out real quick. And for the original Vault, slab phone, but it's still kind of comfortable to hold in the hand. It's a little bit more slippery though. I think the J3 is more slippery than all of them as far as like holding it. So now we'll compare the cameras with some demo shots I took. Here's the J3's front camera. You guys can see it's got this weirdness to the white balance. Here's the rear camera, 5 megapixel rear camera on the J3. It looks okay, not the best out there. Here's the Vault 2 front facing camera. This one actually looks a lot better than the J3, I have to say. And we'll look at the rear camera on the Vault 2. Doesn't look too bad at all whatsoever. And this is the 8 megapixel camera on the Vault 2. It's the Tribute 5's front facing camera, 5 megapixel front facing camera. It looks pretty good too as well. Colors seem to be okay. And rear camera shot. Looks clear, visible. Nothing to complain about really. Here's the Aquos front facing camera. Now you guys can see that my face is a little bit more full blown. Here's a rear camera shot of the Aquos Crystal. Looks a little pixelated. Here's the Vault front-facing camera. Not bad at all. Here's the Vault's rear-facing camera, which is not too shabby. So between devices, I gotta say, in this one, we're gonna talk about battery here real quick. I gotta give it to the original Vault with the 3,000 milliamp hour battery. The Vault, original Vault, does have great battery life, and that's just because it's got a 3,000 milliamp hour battery on a 4.7-inch display that the resolutions is very low. It's not even 720 HD. So I could actually squeeze about almost close to 2 days on battery life with the Vault. Coming in second to that would actually be the Vault 2. Now, it having a smaller battery, still it's able to manage battery pretty well, followed by the J3, and then the Tribute 5 and the Aquos Crystal having the weaker battery of all of them. So, you guys are curious to know how I rank these devices. Let me show you guys. So, of course, my daily driver is going to be number one, and that device obviously is the Samsung Galaxy J3. The reason why I like this device is just basically just the way that it performs. Performs very decent, does what I need it to do, and a lot of storage. Followed behind that would actually be the original Vault, and that's because of the battery life itself. Really, really scores it up for me. A good battery that lasts really long is something that I prefer than having to quickly charge all the time. The Vault 2 coming in third, basically for the fact that it does have good battery life, nice screen size, and it fits comfortably in my hand for long periods of time. I'm not going to stress too much of holding the device itself, and it's got pretty good cameras. The Tribute 5 comes in fourth. It's actually pretty much like a dead, even with the Vault 2. But the Vault 2 being more ergonomic, fits good in the hand. I gave it just a little bit. It edged over the Tribute 5 in my opinion. And then last, the Aquos Crystal. And the reason why the Aquos Crystal made it last, even though, it was a pretty neat phone, it's just buggy. So that's pretty much it. How I rate each of those phones in order from my daily driver, which being my number one, until what I feel is the least favorite. But that's just my opinion, guys. So it'd be great to know exactly where you guys would rate these devices from best to worst. I'm really interested in knowing that, and you guys can do so by leaving a comment in the comment section of this video. Thumbs up this video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe if you have not. You can click that subscribe button. It's over there that way on the mobile app. And thanks for checking out my video today. My name is Tito with Aloha Android. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.